All right, so I just came across another Kevin J. Johnston video, and we're going to share this right now. Mr. Engineer, if you can share the screen. And this video is titled Police Harass Pastor Artur Pawlowski Late at Night. So I haven't seen this video. I don't see any videos that I intend to react on. This looks like it's going to be a good one. Kevin's videos are usually always good. Pastor Art, haven't met him before. He's a pastor out in Calgary, and his church, just like Grace Life Church out in Edmonton, is under a lot of scrutiny because there's a lockdown, which is BS. And the cops don't like churches being open during this BS lockdown. So let's see what the useless Canadian cops are up to. By the way, like, subscribe, share this video. Also, subscribe to Arana Nation on Bitchute, as well as subscribing to Kevin J. Johnston on Bitchute, and buy his book, Masks Are Bullshit and Lacrosse is Dead, at kevinjjohnston.ca. Now let's get this party started.
Hello?
First of all, don't open the door for cops. Unless they've got a warrant, don't open the door. But oh well.
Sorry, are you Artur?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So I guess I got a
Pawlowski?
visitation of masked bandits again.
Yes, sir. Yes. So you're Artur Pawlowski?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Artur. So I just have a ticket to serve you here, okay? You have a court date of April 13th, 2021. And this is a ticket from an event that happened at Chinook Mall. Okay. And it's section 3, fail to wear a face covering where required. Do you have any questions about that?
Yes.
Okay. What's your question?
No one told me that I am required to wear a face mask while conducting the church service.
Yeah, and this will be questions you can ask in court. I'm just giving
No,
you the
I
ticket.
have an officer here.
Wait a minute. Pastor, how many times must I tell you guys? Claim medical exemption. Claim. There's nothing nobody can do if you claim medical exemption. Nothing. There's literally nothing they can do. I don't know if that's what he did or didn't. If he did claim medical exemption and these pigs, I'm not saying all cops are pigs, but cops like this are pigs, are coming to his door and harassing him like this, then they're going to get jacked up in court with this guy with his crazy eyes. But no, claim medical exemption. That's the first thing. Number one, claim medical exemption. Most times, people aren't going to bother with the fight. They're just going to be like, you know what, hurry up, get what you need to do, and get out. But number two, Popo's at your door and they don't have a warrant, slam that door in their face. Slam that shit in their face, and they got to go. That's just it. Ticket, no ticket, whatever. Get the hell off the property if you don't have a warrant. You can take that ticket and shove it up your bumbaclot.
You're giving me a ticket, right?
Yeah.
So I'm asking you.
Here's your ticket, sir. Can you take it from me, please?
No.
Sure, I take it.
Thank you.
So is that what the police officers are doing these days?
Yep.
You're not hunting criminals, rapists, murderers. No crime in the city anymore?
Yeah.
This is the most important thing for an officer to do. Yes? I guess so.
Artur, do you know where David is? Your brother? Is it your brother?
Well, I think you're the police officer, right?
Okay. Thank you.
So if you want to find criminals, they're not wearing masks.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. What a time.
If you do not make that court date, a warrant will be issued, okay?
Oh, please,
Thank you.
please.
Hey, listen, Pastor, you shouldn't have. First of all, he made three mistakes this guy made. Number one, he opened the door to police officers. Didn't ask them if they had a warrant. If I see cops at my door, the first thing I ask them, Do you have a warrant to be in this property? If the answer is no, bye-bye. Boom. Get your ass out of here. That's number one. Number two, don't identify yourself. Do not. Don't give them anything. When he asks you, are you Artur Pawlowski? I ain't answering crap. I ain't answering. After that, that makes their job 10 times harder. All right? That makes it 10 times harder. Why are you going to cooperate with these people doing the work of the devil? This is a virus that kills less than 1% of people who've gotten it. The world has gone crazy. The governments have gotten authoritarian. Make it 10 times harder for them. Civil disobedience. Don't obey. Don't obey. Don't pay the fine. Show up to court. Don't pay the fine. Don't pay it. Don't pay it. Don't pay it. I ain't afraid of no jail.
Can you believe this guy? Unbelievable. After receiving over 300 tickets, he says, if I don't appear, the warrant will be issued. Oh, I bet they would love to arrest me. And I'm wondering to do what? Well, this is the 21st century, and police in the dark. They love to come and interrupt my dinner. I guess that's the new norm. Police coming to the doors of individual.
Anybody with an accent like that talking about dinner, that makes me hungry already. That sounds like a Polish accent. So if he's talking about dinner, I wish I was there, because Polish people can cook. And this guy's not going to eat no junky type of thing. Listen, y'all foreigners who are watching, you know what I'm talking about. This guy is going to eat the real deal. He's not going to settle for no, oh, I'm hungry now. And I just ate too, and my appetite has actually gone down. But for him to talk about dinner, I'm hungry now. Give me some pierogi. Oh.
Interrupting dinner. I'm ready to go to bed during the night hour. You know,
hey, you shouldn't have answered the door, or Pastor.
It's pretty dark out there, and the police officers have absolutely nothing better to do than to come to the preacher's house and give me a ticket for not wearing a mask inside a building during a rally where we were surrounded by police officers and not one said a word to anyone. Unbelievable. Well, it is what it is. April 13th, 2021, I have to appear. And just like you've heard the officer saying, if I don't come to the court, a warrant will be issued and I will be taken.
So you'll join the guy who misgendered his daughter in a Canadian jail. Let me tell you about Canadian jails for those of you who aren't from Canada. They are equivalent to a 2-star hotel in India, a 1-star hotel in India. Like, it's not nice, but they've got Wi-Fi in some of them. Like, I mean, these guys get treated pretty good. And I mean, like, and this is going back during the time when, you know, all the politicians were like, oh, we've got to be good to the criminals, the pedophiles, all this stuff. I don't know. Maybe they'll change stuff now, because most of the prisons are being filled up with people who aren't wearing a mask or who misgender their children. That's a joke Canada's become. But yeah, listen, take it from someone who was there and who might be going back to you. So, listen, Artur, the pastor, you'll be in good company. Just don't worry about it. But go to the court, don't pay the fine, fight it. Fight it. The courts are all jammed up anyway. If you fight that, that'll take months to resolve. Don't pay it. Stand your ground. Civil disobedience. You got to do it. You got to do it. It's either jail, real jail, or New World Order jail. I'd rather take the 6 months, the 1 year in jail. I'd rather take the uncomfort than suffering another year of this garbage. Folks, we got to get uncomfortable. Take the jail.
So bad preacher, this bad dude, Artur Pawlowski, is going to be taken to the jail, to the prison. Well, oh, wow. So it looks like the police officers these days are so confused. They don't even know where the criminals are that are not wearing masks. They're looking for my brother in an address that he was living 10 or even more years before. So anyway, I got the ticket, and the officer made sure to let me know that if I don't come and appear during that day, the warrant is going to be issued and I'll be arrested.
This is not a ticket, it's a summons.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they had 3 for him. Where was this for?
This one is for not wearing a mask.
I've got 4. I'm collecting them. I've got, you know how many summons I've got? I collect them like Pokemon cards. Remember Pokemon cards, Digimon cards, all these summons, all these tickets. That's what they're equivalent to now. I collect them.
In a mall. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And I have a medical exemption, and 2 of my tickets, mask tickets, were already thrown out.
Look. It's municipal bylaw. It's a municipal bylaw. It's a bylaw. Look at it, municipal bylaw.
Well, I think that's what they came to do. It's just
They hit the body. But they're bothering me tonight. They're sitting there asking me where David is. So I'm going to give David a call and let him know they got 3 tickets for him, at least. It's ridiculous. Right? Enough, guys. Really, think about this. Now, whoever this officer is, who's the officer here? Complainant signature, Kirk Harrison. CPS force, summons, Calgary Police Services. All right, so this is why is Calgary Police, why are you guys handing out bylaw funds? This is ridiculous. You guys don't enforce bylaws. You're not bylaw officers, right? The bylaw guys have got to come out here, which I think we all know they've been banned from the properties.
You know, this is a pure intimidation. That's
Smart enough. No, I'll be there on the 16th. I can't wait to see this one go.
This is a pure, friends, this is a pure intimidation tactics.
Just tell them at the court when you go there, you have a medical condition. That's it. That's it. From then on out, can't do crap. They can't get you to disclose your medical conditions. I'm sure there are certain conditions that apply, but I would speak to a lawyer about all of this, preferably my lawyer, because he is he's a badass. He's the best. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but get a lawyer who is on your side, who understands you, who agrees with you, and who knows the law, who won't get you into trouble, but knows his way around the law. But I can tell you this, that you first of all, you going anywhere in public, just say you have a medical condition and the conversation stops there. That's it. You're not paying nothing. That's nothing. That's going to be thrown out like used tissue paper.
They're using these tactics just like the Nazi before, just like the Gestapo before. And you know, the interesting thing is, I said to them, "Oh, I see, a masked bandits are here." And he says, "Yes." I mean, you know, friends, I'm laughing because I have been yelling, I have been screaming, I have been upset at what's going on. But now I just choose to laugh because
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
You know,
hey, but we got his back, everybody. We got his back. But hey, listen up. Come on, everyone. This gentleman here has gone out of his way to serve the entire city of Calgary, and the Calgary police, under the instruction of Naheed Nenshi, we know this to be true, are still continuing to harass this man at home. What time is it now? It's 9:30 at night. The man's in his house coat, for God's sake. He's trying to enjoy some time with his family. So these legal costs, even though they're going to get thrown out, they still cost time, money, and parking and gas and everything else. Please help Artur out. You know, these tickets here, if we can get him about $200 each time one of these tickets comes in, that's all it takes. So Artur, listen, you guys, tell you what, go to my website, kevinjjohnston.ca, and send a donation to me, but put the word, "This is for Artur," Artur in the subject line, and I'll make sure I'll march right over here and hand it to him. So we got to make sure that these fees are covered. The expenses are mounting, and that's
Okay,
Arthur. So Artur, listen, you guys, tell you what, go to my website, kevinjjohnston.ca, and send a donation to me, but put the word, this is for Arthur, or Artur in the subject line, and I'll make sure I'll march right over here and hand it to him. So we got to make sure that these fees are covered.
All right, so Patriots, I mean, there you go. kevinjjohnston.ca, donate whatever you want to. I mean, $20, $2, it's not just for him, it's for all of us, because this can happen to you too. Now, I think Artur, pastor, with all due respect, made a mistake by answering the door and by not claiming medical exemption. I don't know, maybe he did do that. He definitely shouldn't have answered the door, but we all got to stick together. So help out in any way you can. And remember, donate to Arana Nation from now until the end of April. All the proceeds, all that money goes to Valerie Ann Foley to help her with her case against the officer who beat her up for wearing a mask despite the fact she actually did have a medical condition. She wasn't lying about it. Doctor approved it and everything. So yeah, we got to help each other out. We're an army. This is a revolutionary movement. I'm telling you. When I said this at the beginning, was I joking? No.
Expenses are mounting, and that's not Nenchi's choice. He's trying to bankrupt good people. He's trying to bankrupt you. And don't think he's not going to come for you next. He will. Trust me when I say this. I love this guy. Let's help out everybody. kevinjjohnston.ca. Donate $5, $10, $20, whatever it takes. Just make sure that you tell me it's for Artur, and I will get it over to this man. Thank you. I love you all. I got to go.
Okay. Well, what else can I tell you, man? What else can I say to you people? It is what it is. It's I guess they call it the new norm. This is the new norm where masked officers are coming to your door with a stupid piece of paper that is worth absolutely nothing, just to harass and intimidate. I mean, that's the new norm. Authorities, instead of defending the citizens, they're harassing them and intimidating. And true, you know what? This is going to be thrown out. 2 of those tickets were already thrown out by the Crown prosecutors because they're bogus charges. They're only designed. That's why I'm laughing, because what else can I do? It's a laughable thing to have officers armed with tasers and guns and handcuffs coming to your home in the middle of the night just to hand you a ticket that it's what the offense according to the bylaw is what, $50, $100 now. Unbelievable. And at the same time, the crime rate is skyrocketing, is going up, the rape, the break-ins, and obviously the officers are so busy that sometimes when you call them and you need help, you gotta wait hours, 5-6 hours for them to come. But well, I guess they have enough time to come and give me another ticket. That would be what, 24th with my brother David, and there are 3 more for him.
He's just collecting them like Pokemon cards, man. Pokemon cards. Like, you could make a currency out of these things.
Well, interesting. Okay, like Kevin said, maybe we can actually make some money out of this. So if you want to bless us with a donation, just for the sake of me being interrupted in the middle of my dinner, well, art@streetchurch.ca. You can e-transfer me, art@streetchurch.ca. Be blessed. I'll let you know how the story ends, because there will be an end to it. This year is election year, and we're going to clean the city hall. We need to clean the swamp. We need to remove that Muslim mayor, that wicked, evil Muslim mayor that hates Christians.
No, I just have to say, Arana Nation doesn't necessarily condemn or condone anything that anybody says in videos that I decide to react on. I've already said I've talked about the Muslim issue. Muslims are not the tip of the iceberg. It's a much larger issue. But I just got to say that because I know you're going to get a bunch of people now jumping.
Christianity hates Christians.
I can tell you this, though. You know, this guy's a preacher. The cops wouldn't do this to an imam. The cops wouldn't do this to Muslims. That's one thing I respect about Muslims. And I love this guy. This guy's fighting. Pastor Art is fighting, and he's fighting hard. And bless him. Bless him. And he's fighting, and he's going to win. He's got Kevin on his side. He's got Arana Nation on his side. He's got the revolutionary team on his side. And he's got God on his side, which trumps all of us. But these guys wouldn't do this to the Muslims. Police wouldn't do this to the Muslims because, you know, the Muslims, they know how to get their way. Like, cops, if a Muslim imam decided to open up his mosque tomorrow, despite the lockdown, police wouldn't do anything. Police wouldn't do anything. No, you wouldn't hear a peep because they know the consequences of what would happen. Canada would probably turn into a desert by midnight. I mean, they just destroy them. You create every building in Canada, every building above 20 floors would be flattened, and probably rightfully so. I mean, I don't condone killing innocent people, but the Muslims aren't going to put up with that crowd. They're just not going to. You ain't going to touch their mosque. And that's why Christians have to also be tough and strong, not kill or anything, but they've got to lay down the law because peaceful civil disobedience works. Not violence, not advocating that, but civil disobedience, like what Pastor Art is doing, Kevin's doing, myself. They can't, the law can't keep chasing us like this. They can't. And even if they end up arresting all of us, we still win. Because if they arrest all of us, then there's no one left to pay taxes. There's no one left to work. There's no one left to prop up the New World Order. So they still lose. So that's how it goes.
Pastors and people that
the only way they win is if we let them win. Full stop. Even if they kill us, we still win.
Actually feed the poor and take care of the orphans and the widows. He hates them. They need to go. All of them need to go. Be blessed and see you next time. Like thieves in the middle of the night. How low Canada has fallen.
And that's it. So yeah, you can get Kevin J. Johnston on twitch.tv, get his books, Masks Are Bullshit and Lacrosse is Dead on kevinjjohnston.ca. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Share this video and like this video. Also subscribe to me on Bitchute, Arana Nation. And this is